Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 45, which is my weekly tech and PC gaming news series. Today, I'm going to be playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 when I give you this news, and I'm going to be sipping on some freshly grounded Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. This week we are starting with PC gaming news again because of my favorite news of the week. We got some serious Destiny 2 details and even some information about the PC version. I'm so excited to check this game out on PC, and I honestly think it'll be my main game for a while. We first found out that Destiny 2 will be on Battle.net exclusively, which is much better than something like the Microsoft Store, but not as cool as Steam. There are a ton of PC friendly features including 4K resolution, uncapped frame rates, FOV sliders, and full keyboard and mouse support. With all of these, there are some negatives though, one being that there's no cross save between PC and console despite the rise in popularity of Xbox Play Anywhere. I can totally see why they are doing this, as us PC gamers would have a huge advantage in PvP against the console peasants with their controllers. Finally, there is no PC release date yet, which is kind of scary because this potentially could turn into a Grand Theft Auto 5 thing, but hopefully it'll be released shortly after the September 8th console release. In other very important PC gaming news, the Overwatch Anniversary Update is finally live and it's bringing some cool stuff with it. Most importantly, there is 3 new arena maps which all look like a ton of fast action fun. The games are only available in the arena modes up to 3v3 elimination. They are much smaller than normal maps and really encourage that fast-paced quick kill combat that I'm personally super excited to check out. As you guys know, I'm currently on vacation and I'll do my best to try this out as soon as I can. Also, as you would expect, there are a ton of cosmetic items now available with the anniversary event as well, so make sure you start farming those loot boxes. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is getting another monthly update this week, and this time it's adding a new sniper rifle and motorbike stunts. The new sniper rifle is a VSS suppressed sniper with a built-in 4x scope, shoots 9mm ammo, and can only be found in care packages. The motorbikes will also be able to be controlled in mid-air, allowing for some sick stunts, which seems a little ridiculous in my opinion. The update comes out this Thursday and is also bringing even more performance upgrades, which every other update has provided as well. Next up, a trailer of Far Cry 5 has been released, and this is about as teaser as it gets. Apparently this isn't the actual announcement trailer, and it's simply some B-roll of some really high quality footage of a small town in Montana, which is where the game will take place. At the end of the teaser trailer, it says to subscribe to the Ubisoft YouTube channel to see the worldwide announcement trailer on May 26th, which is this Friday. Far Cry 3 is one of my favorite games I've ever played in my entire life, so hopefully this one does well like the rest. And finally, to wrap up the PC gaming news, The Witcher is coming to Netflix. Yes, I said Netflix. If you didn't already know, The Witcher Saga is a series of novels which actually inspired the hit video game series that we are all a fan of. The TV series is said to be based on more of the books and not the video games, but it will be very interesting to see how the stories overlap. It is yet to be confirmed whether we will see a naked Geralt in the bathtub, FYI. To start off the tech news with something I know some of you will be interested in, Nvidia launched their new super budget graphics card, the GT 1030. I've made literally a ton of videos featuring the GT 730, and this is the next version of that. The GT 1030 rocks 2GB of GDDR5 memory and 384 CUDA cores with a boost clock of 1468 MHz. The GT 1030, or even the now outdated GT 730, is not meant to crush 4K gaming or anything, but simply provide a budget-friendly upgrade from integrated graphics. The article that I linked in the description shows that the 1030 performed twice as good as an i5 6600's built-in graphics did, which is pretty impressive. We will start to see a bunch of different models from different manufacturers over this week, and they will range from $70 to $100. You guys know I'll be hopping on this train, stay tuned to the channel. In just as equally exciting PC component news, AMD announced their new CPU line that surpasses Ryzen 7, and yeah, it's called the Threadripper. I'm assuming it got its name from its beastly 16-core, 32 frickin' thread design. The Threadripper could very well be the most powerful consumer-grade CPU once it launches, but we don't know much about it at this point. As of writing this news, we have no idea what the clock speeds will be or anything like that, but it should definitely leave some discussion up for debate, as we also recently found out about a rumored Intel Core i9 processor line. We can only wait and see. We also heard more news this week about the much anticipated new AMD graphics processor line, Vega. AMD showed off the first card in the Vega line this week called the Vega Frontier Edition, but it's not for gamers. The Frontier Edition is aimed at professionals and workstations and isn't geared towards gaming at all. This card is set to release towards the end of June, and they told gamers to quote, wait a little longer. Oh, we sure are waiting alright. Let's go AMD. I have to put my new 1440p 144Hz FreeSync monitor to good use. The new Surface tablet was also announced, and they aren't calling it anything other than the Surface Pro 2017. It actually looks pretty identical to the Surface Pro 4 on the outside, but it gets some nice upgrades under the hood. The Surface Pro 2017 is rocking the new Kaby Lake processors, and the battery life is getting about a 50% upgrade according to Microsoft. Microsoft is still holding strong and not including a USB-C port, FYI. This new Surface line is aiming to be more of a computer than a tablet and will range in price from $799 all the way up to $2,699. It's set to release out on June 15th right next to the new Surface laptops that I talked about in a previous weekly download episode. And finally, to wrap up the tech news, a woman on a flight from Beijing to Melbourne had a pair of Beats by Dre headphones explode on her face while she was sleeping. Sounds crazy, right? Apparently this woman was rocking an older pair of Beats, so old that it required AAA batteries in order for it to work, and they caught fire and burned her face pretty badly. This was back in February, but after a few months of legal stuff, Apple recently announced that they will not be paying any compensation to the woman. Apple is firmly standing behind their belief that it was the third-party AAA batteries that were faulty and not their headphones. Well, that wraps up Weekly Download episode number 45. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what your favorite tech or PC gaming news was this week, or if I missed anything. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter at zachstechturf. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel. And as always, thank you for watching. And please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.